Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a ranking from my least favorite to my favorite of all the bags that I've been gifted. Being part of the luxury community, some brands do reach out to give me bags for free, and the good ones don't ask me to make a video. So if you guys are interested in hearing some like mid-range luxury bags, then just keep watching. So my least favorite that I don't recommend at all, that when I received it in the mail, I literally put it on my shoulder maybe twice and I was like, oh, this is not it. And then I chucked it in my closet and then that was it. The only thing I like about this is the color. Okay, I'm gonna show you. So it is this bag from this brand called Unifinger. The only thing I like is the color. I don't know if the lighting is washing it out, but it's basically kind of this green color. I'll obviously put a website photo right over here as well. It's really strange though because it's called white, but it is so clearly like a sagey off green color. So even the tag says that it's white, even though it is so clearly not white. So it just has the little logo right here in silver, and the hardware is silver. That this bag is fully leather, but I don't like that they say fully leather, because when you say fully leather you assume the inside is leather, but the inside is not leather. It's just like the fabric material. This bag has not even left my room. It's not even that it hasn't even left the house, it hasn't left my room. I will say that a spec that I do like is the fact that there's like this little back pocket right here. You can wear this as a shoulder bag and you can wear this as relatively crossbody. You just have to adjust the strap right over here. But the thing that I don't like about it is that it feels very cheap. But my number one issue with this bag, do you see the base of this bag? Like, let's say I want to grip it, okay, and it's hard. I don't know if you guys remember, but with my Fendi Mama Baguette, the vintage one, I got a base shaper for it and I regretted it, and then I ended up getting a Zumoni organizer instead because I don't like the hardness right here. If I'm holding the bag like this, okay, this is not comfortable at all. If somebody bumped into me, the base of this would literally like jut into my side. And don't get me wrong, on a pain scale, it's not like a 10. I like a bag that is more malleable and that kind of like squishes. Like, you can be firm without literally feeling like there's a piece of hard cardboard or just something at the base of this bag. Like, I don't like that this part is not squishy. So the marketing manager or whoever that I was speaking to was asking me like, what are your thoughts about this bag? And I was very honest. My main issue with this bag is I specifically did not like that the bottom bit of this bag is really hard, and they told me that they made it hard on purpose so people can fit their laptop in and it wouldn't sink. So I mean, logistically I understand that if I put my laptop in here, especially with like more malleable bags, obviously if you put something heavy and slim like a laptop, it would droop. Actually, let's test it. So I have my MacBook, so just for the sake of experimenting, we're gonna put this in. The experiment was point proven. There is no slouch. The laptop doesn't like drop in the center right over here, which is nice, but for me, I just really don't like that it's hard against right over here. I had to look up the price point of this bag. Is $365. Maybe you can get it for a little bit cheaper, but I just personally don't recommend this. There's this one bag that I think would be a better alternative for this. I'll put a screenshot of it here. I was looking up like Korean bag brands. Would much prefer getting that one over this one. Unfortunate, but I don't recommend this, and I don't like it. I guess one detail that I will say like in a positive is the hardware detailing is nice. So the brand is called Unifinger, and then they actually made the belt buckle have like a U and then an F right here, which I think is nice, but I feel like that's as far as it goes. So the next bag that I have is from a bag that was formerly called Basile, but now it's actually called Maison de Sabre. I think that's how you pronounce it. So they still have this exact bag available, but they ended up changing names. So this bag retails for $300. It's basically just a phone pouch essentially, or if you're holding your phone, you can just put a couple other things in. I feel like this would actually be a really handy concert bag or like stadium bag. I have not brought this to a stadium. I definitely need to remember to bring this because I normally bring my candy cassette when I go to like the Dodger Stadium or something. I think the general aesthetic of this is really nice. They have this one video of a girl wearing this exact bag with like a trench coat, and I actually think it looks really, really elegant on her. I mean, I like this. This bag is fully leather lined, so the outside is calfskin, a grained calfskin, and then the inside is suede as well. So that I actually really, really do enjoy, and it is a magnetic closure as well. I have used this maybe like 5 times or so, but you guys know me that I'm in my bigger bag era, but I do actually like this for running just like really quick errands, like if I'm just gonna go get a car wash really quick, or I one time brought this to Vegas, so I didn't want to bring my big bag when I was like gambling or whatever, to have this just fit like either my camera or my phone and just like a lippy and my wallet. It was good to go. And when I say camera and phone, it's either one or the other. I can't fit my camera and my phone in this. I actually do like this, and they do have this in a few other different colors, but I don't really have much to say. You can adjust it as well. I do like this. So if you're looking for a kind of like phone pouchy situation, I would actually recommend this. I do like it, and I like that it's softer. Do you see how like you can actually squeeze it? So this is what I mean. I prefer bags that are on the more malleable side. If you wanted this to be more structured, maybe I wouldn't recommend it, but I do like it actually. So the next brand is, I believe, a French brand. This is made in Paris, so it is the brand RSVP. The first time I actually heard about this brand was this one model slash influencer that I follow. I always talk about her, Ali Ihara. She did a couple Instagram posts with this brand, and that's how I first got introduced to it. And then obviously I started looking into it, and then they reached out and they wanted to send me a bag, so I picked this one. I just checked the website, and this exact combo is not available on the website anymore. I like this because it has silver hardware, but it's brown, so it's literally like a neutral. It's warm base but then cool toned hardware. I actually like to use this as a crossbody bag, but you can also shorten it and adjust it and use it as a shoulder bag as well. This I also really like to use as a stadium bag as well because it's small and slim. This bag is also fully leather, and the price for this one is $360. The aesthetic difference between these ones is basically like one is landscape and one is portrait. But what I actually do like about RSVP, one, I actually like the detail right here, the very bottom of it. It actually says RSVP, and then the packaging that they sent this in was actually very, very nice. So it actually makes it more special. One of my favorite things about this bag is that there's a little number code right here. So every single bag actually has its own number. It's basically kind of like a batch number of when they made this. From my recollection, I believe the way RSVP is, because of the number, they make it in very limited quantities. The leather and then the hardware color, they batch it. Maybe it's like 300 or 400 or 500 pieces per batch, and then that's it, and then maybe they'll make a new hardware or color combo. But I actually enjoy this. I feel like the experience on opening this is really nice, and I actually looked this brand up on Reddit, and a lot of other people have had really good experiences too. So thumbs up all around if you just kind of want a willy-nilly, like no fuss bag that's completely leather. And I do actually like that there's two types of leather, in the sense of the outside is a grain leather, but then the inside is a smooth leather. So that's actually a really nice kind of just little detail instead of making it all one kind of leather. This one is malleable, so it is very, very comfortable, and it's just very simple. This actually can fit a good amount for like the clutchiness of it. Yeah, I do like this. So the next one is actually my newest one, and it is from Maison de Sabre. They actually sent me this bag, and of course the first thing that comes to your mind is that this is basically a dupe of the Rose tote. So this is called the Bucket Soft Tote, and the retail price for this is $409, but I feel like maybe during Black Friday they could have a sale, so maybe wait it out. All of the colors are completely sold out, but I definitely think my favorite is the plum nude color. I love that kind of, it's giving road date cake blush in a bag, which I think is really, really nice. Of course, I've never actually tried the Rose tote, and I would honestly assume that theirs is softer. So this is Italian leather or European leather, and it's grained, and then obviously it says Maison de Sabre. See, I just feel like every single brand is doing this kind of just like low-key gold logo right over here. It is a magnetic closure. The inside is red, but this bag is completely leather, and then I do actually have my little Hello Kitty charm on this as well. It has gold hardware. This is actually very cute visually. The base is on the firmer side, so it's not that malleable, but it's not painful like this one. So even though the base on this one is firm, it's not painful. I am curious, so if any of you guys own the Rose Park tote, I definitely feel like that one just looks softer in and of itself, but I have never tried it, so it's just pure ignorance at this point. And what's really funny too is that I was never into getting the Rose tote. Like visually from afar, I really liked it. It was just very sleek and simple, and the fact that it was always sold out, I definitely was like, I kind of want it just because it's always sold out, you know what I mean? So I feel like this would actually be a really good test run, because the price point is maybe like a quarter of the price of the Park tote. So if you want to like kind of play with this, use it every day, and then just to get like the general function of this whole bucket bag tote style situation, and then maybe eventually invest in the Rose. I actually have used this a couple times, so this bag has left my house when I've gone like to Target or grocery run, and it fits so much, which is why I like it, and it is a magnetic closure. After getting this, I'm actually very intrigued, and I really want to go to the Rose store location in Melrose and try on the original Park Tote, because so many people love it. Like, so many people love it. Like, when you type in the Rose Park Tote, I've seen so many Redditors say that they have like 2 or 3 and they want to get more. So okay, so 2 more bags left. Ironically, my second favorite is actually the cheapest out of all of them, and it is the Aet Studios bag. I even have like a little Pokemon plushie on mine. How cute is this? One, I love that it has silver hardware. I have mentioned this bag, I think, in a bag roundup. I actually traveled with this when I went to Joshua Tree. Basically used this for like 2 weeks almost, and I really enjoyed it. Just in terms of functionality, I love the magnetic pockets right over here. It's on both sides. Another sense of security. So when you open the double zipper like this, what I love about this is that it's actually magnetized as well, so it's kind of just like double reassurance even if it's unzipped. But I also really like that there's a zipper pocket on one side, and then you also have another pocket right over here, and this also does have little feet, and the detail is that they have little like shoes to cover the feet just to keep it more pristine. I did lose half of the shoes in my car somewhere, so I take off the shoes obviously when I'm using it and then put it back on when I'm not using it. The leather is just very shiny. I'll definitely insert some pictures of people actually using this bag. I definitely think that the style is very like cargo pants, flip-flop specific. For me, it definitely gives more casual vibes. I wouldn't bring this to go out to dinner. Like, I just feel like it's just very casual. But in terms of function, I even love the little zipper tab. Just very easy to use. It has a leather tab on both of them, and even as a shoulder bag, it's very comfortable because it has this little pad right here. So I really actually love this, especially like if you put like an Airbnb key or maybe like a hotel key. I feel like this would be an amazing airplane bag. If I didn't have my Prada Amy, I would consider bringing this to the airport, just because you can fit like a very good amount and the shape is just very nice. And then also the price point, this bag is $196, less than $200, and it's just so well made. The detail, the packaging that I received this in was really nice as well. For less than $200, definitely I would recommend. And then the last bag that I actually got recently that I have been using for the past week is from this brand called Rabeanco. So really quick is that right when I saw this bag like in the photos, I'm like, this looks so similar to the Celine Romy bag. And then I saw a video with Clara. She did a video with Rabeanco, and she actually owns the Celine Romy. So owning both of the bags, she said that this is actually like a good dupe for it. Going back to what I was saying, I have my little Donald Duck. I try to match like the keychain with the hardware. So this bag is called the Allegra Demi bag, and it is $383. And my favorite thing without a doubt about this bag is the mechanism right here for the strap, because it can actually get tucked away. Obviously if you adjust it you can make it shorter, but there's just little kind of like checkpoints that can get tucked away purely because, hold on, so the reason why I love these little strap pockets is because immediately when I saw that, it made me think of my Boîte Chapeau soup bowl. And one of the things that I did not like about this bag is that these straps literally have nowhere to go. So the only reason that my straps are curved in, sitting so nicely like you don't see them, is because I keep this on my bookshelf. So it's basically sitting like this for like 2 to 3 months at a time. So basically the vachetta has molded to this bag because it's just been flat and stationary. If it was not the case, like if I kept this bag in its box and it's just flat like this, the vachetta would just always be sticking out. I'll definitely insert a photo because I believe the model on the website actually shows that the straps are just sticking out, and I hate that about this bag. So going off of that, I freaking love the fact that these straps have a place to go. It just makes the silhouette look more seamless. I mean, this is a brown shoulder bag, and you guys know me, like I love a shoulder bag. I love that it's rectangular, but at the same time it's round as well. You can adjust the straps to make it crossbody, which is really nice too. You know, actually just coming to mind, you know what this bag looks exactly like? The Dior Journey bag, but in a brown silver hardware leather situation. You see the vision, especially when you wear this crossbody. So I've been using this bag. It currently has all my stuff in it. It does have a zipper pocket. It is not leather lined on the inside, which I would say is the only minus, but thinking about it, if they leather line the inside, this probably would be at least like $100 more expensive. And it does have the little logo right over here, so it's very discreet. And if you can see a close-up of it, do you see kind of like this like crinkled, kind of worn in but shiny leather? I actually actually love the detail of that, where you see like the crinkling. You know what else about this brand? Tan Leatherstein. Rabeanco, I believe, sent the bag to Tan Leatherstein and he like took it apart, and he actually approves of this bag. He thinks the price point is really good for the quality of the leather, that there's a glazing on it, but it's a very light glaze on it as well. He approved of it. I love that you can put a good amount of stuff. And then, saving grace, this bag does have a back pocket, and you guys know me, anytime there's a back pocket, it automatically gets like 10 points. I actually love that so much. So I have been testing this bag out and I really like it. This is on the shortest setting of the bag, and it does actually pass my elbow test. The shortest setting. So if you want it even longer, you totally can do that. I actually have really been enjoying it, especially for the price point as well. I could totally see myself even bringing this to like Disneyland and not really worrying about it, because sometimes you don't want like a super delicate lambskin to place it on a dirty table, whereas this one I can kind of just be willy-nilly, and I could see myself just being able to wipe it off. And then having the option to turn it into a crossbody bag of any given moment, I think is fantastic. So in conclusion, the Allegra Demi is my favorite out of all the bags that I've gotten gifted. Like I said, again, this video is not sponsored. They didn't even tell me that I needed to make a video. I just thought this would be interesting, especially just being in the handbag community. I hope you guys found this video interesting. Are there any brands that I talked about today that you guys either already own, or if you guys were thinking about buying? Because I know there's like a mid-tier contemporary bag community, especially on Reddit, that's very popular as well. Because I mean, let's be honest, spending $5,000 on a bag is, it's difficult. It's very difficult. But yes, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. It really helps support my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.